I'm just a fan. I get to just go eat and just be a fan.
You can't teach a robot how to cook.
I've never had beef tongue.
These are like incredible.
Los Angeles, I've been waiting for you.
Hi, I'm Josef Centeno. I'm a chef owner of Baca Mercat, Baramont, and Orsa Winston, downtown LA. I worked for a chef. He told me something that was very important and that it kept with me, was that you needed to have your own style. It's really just finding what is delicious to you and hoping to translate that to the people that you're cooking for.
I am Mark Foster. I'm a musician. Music was always a big part of my life. And so it was kind of always like the respite from whatever else was going on in my life. It was always kind of my friend. When I moved to LA, I didn't know how to write a song, really. My first thing was just like watching musicians and just figuring out life, just living. I've been fortunate enough to be able to travel a lot with my band, touring. Seeing the world drives creativity. When I come home from tour, this is where I come home to. We are in downtown Los Angeles.
Food in the country has changed. New York and San Francisco were like the places where all the chefs of like my generation were cooking, but nobody could open anything. So they all went back to their hometowns or different parts of the country. And now, I mean, to find a place to eat in the US with like talent is not that difficult anymore. So it's pretty cool. I wanted to be someplace that was also edgier. I didn't want to be in like some plastic part of town. I wanted there to be like some grit.
You know, I've watched downtown change and evolve. Just like anything, it's like you stick enough artists in a city and the place starts to become more beautiful. I feel like I'll never be able to kind of witness a city of this magnitude take shape and really discover who it is ever again. I mean, this is Los Angeles, you know?
I love music. I think it's very personal. I think it's through music and food. That's how you can relate to people.
I cook a little bit. You know, I eat more than I cook. So this is just like a little home studio. So right now I'm just like starting a new song idea, waiting for Josef Centeno to come over. I've never really been able to like talk one-on-one with a chef of his, you know, expertise before, so I'm excited. Hey, Joseph.
Hey, what's happening, Mark?
Good to
nice
meet you.
to meet you.
Yeah. This is my humble abode.
So do you
live close to here, right?
Yeah, we're like neighbors.
Neighbors, man. Right before you showed up. I just started a beat, so it's like in its very early stages. Before I learned how to produce, like I wrote songs pretty much just on guitar. I would be just playing for hours, came across a melody that I liked. I didn't have a way to record it or anything, so I would just have to sing the song like 100 times in a row and remember it.
Right. Having like these tools, it makes everything like much easier.
Being able to record as you go changes everything. Creativity for me, like when it comes in like waves. If I don't get it out, the ideas out fast enough, a lot of times they'll kind of disappear and then I'll just go watch like Game of Thrones or something and give up for the rest of the day. So let's just keep building this beat. I'm gonna lay down some more. I'll put in a snare. So I'll throw a little bit of delay on that snare. All right, so that's a vibe. So I like writing like this more than the old school way. And a lot of times I'll start over. Like if I don't like this, I just mute this. Just go back to the drums and like try something else.
This is awesome. I really enjoyed kind of getting inside your head. I personally have always wanted to play instruments. Being a very persistent person that I am, it couldn't happen quick enough. So I gravitated towards cooking because it was more of an instant gratification of sort.
Yeah,
but
amazing.
This is pretty incredible.
That was awesome showing you.
So why don't we take a walk down the street and go see what we can find in the kitchen. Have you ever seen gooey duck? The clam.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. These come out of the Pacific Northwest. I mean, these are like incredible. You can grab one of these. We separate the siphon. We make chowder out of the body, and then we drop the siphon in boiling water like for 5 seconds. Peel off the outer skin, and we're left with the meat. We want to get the pan like smoking hot. If you put it in the pan cold, you're just gonna like toughen it up. Okay. And it's gonna be like really rubbery. And we're just gonna go really quick on both sides, and that's it. go ahead and give it a taste. So it's like meaty, it's briny, it tastes like...
It's almost got like abalone type
Exactly,
of consistency.
exactly.
Yeah.
The next dish that we're gonna do is Satsuki rice. It's a Uruguayan rice. The way that we're gonna make it is gonna be done like in a risotto style. You wanna cook it slowly and have the rice absorb the liquid. The taste this stage, it's still not completely seasoned, but you're starting to see the flavor start to develop and become something. So we're cooking it down. This is shirodashi. It has really great flavor. It's got the richness of the cream. You can see how the flavors develop more. We're gonna add a little bit of the togarashi.
Oh, yeah.
Now we have our rice pretty much, so if you put it on the plate, it kind of sinks a little, but it's maintaining its body. This is one of the few dishes that I wanted to represent the restaurant as being Italian and Japanese inspired, and I felt like this one was that.
Like, how do you even start approaching that?
I have a staff of like 175. 90 of them are cooks. I can't be hovering over every single person every single minute. I think the most important thing is that I've tried to like teach all of the kitchen is to taste the way that I taste. There's so much memory with taste.
Sure.
They can taste it and be like, okay, that's the way chef wants it. Then we're getting a little bit closer.
And I find that with like musicians, either most people they're born with an ear or they're not. Do you find with taste that there are people that just get it?
It's got to be internal,
right?
And I mean, you can't like teach a robot how to like cook. The final dish is the lengua bacco. This is kind of where it all started. So bacco it's a hybrid of a flatbread pizza taco, essentially. Okay. And this is beef tongue that we panko crusted. I've
never had beef tongue.
I mean, just think of like braised brisket. We're gonna pan fry it in butter.
Okay.
Make it crispy.
Oh man, all right, here we go.